Hello, if you're new here, my name is Madison and this is Mad's Makeup. If you're not new, then welcome back. Thank you for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be going over why I'm doing a 6-month no-buy for beauty products. And what this means is I'm not making any purchases for beauty-related items for the next 6 months. And this started in January and I'm doing this till June. And if you want to know the makeup details that I have on right now, that can be found over on my Instagram. So if you want to see why I'm doing a no-buy, then just keep watching this video. Before I get into my reasons as to why I'm doing a no-buy, I wanted to explain what kind of no-buy I'm doing, and I'm doing a fully no-purchase no-buy. Some people will do ones where they repurchase items that they run out of if it's something that they use a lot or if they need a restock on something, but I am doing one where even if I run out of a product I really like, I'm going to try to use something else in my collection instead, so that way I'm using up the items I already own. The first and probably most important reason why I decided to do a no-buy is to be able to save money. Instead of putting money into beauty products or makeup or whatever it is, I want to set money aside for things like going on trips or saving up for projects or things like that I might have more use out of or make better memories with my money rather than just spending it on makeup. I want to work on building up my savings and see a little bit more of where that money is going rather than seeing hundreds of dollars a year going into buying makeup items. And while this is only a 6-month no-buy, this is probably going to last more than just 6 months, and I might gradually ease into it or just stay on a no-buy for a longer period of time. The second reason I decided to go on a no-buy is because I have a massive collection right now. I have enough makeup than one person could ever need for years and years of their lives, and so I decided to look through at what items I have and what I would need during that 6-month period. So I felt like this was a really good time to get on a no-buy and use up the items that I already have in my massive collection. I want to work more on things like panning, using up the items that I own, and eliminating things that I don't like. So instead of going out and buying things, I would rather go and see what might be expired or what I don't really use anymore and just really evaluate what I do have in my collection. And along these same lines, as I am running out of storage space, I only have one of those small IKEA drawers that has about 6 drawers in it for my storage, and it's starting to become so cluttered I can barely open and close some of the drawers. So I really need to work on cutting back on those items instead of constantly buying more just because I want the next thing. The next and third reason why I decided to go on a no-buy is because I wanted to reignite the excitement that I had before on products that I already own. At one point in time, I was running to get these products. I was so excited to get them. I would pay full price to get these items, and now they just sit in my drawer unused. So I really want to reevaluate why I had that excitement in the first place for so many of these different products. And instead of drawing inspiration on new items such as, oh, this new palette came out, so I'm going to draw inspiration on doing a look for that, I'd rather draw inspiration from other areas like nature or animals rather than having to use new products as my source of inspo. The fourth reason on why I wanted to go into a no-buy is leading up to my 6-month no-buy, I wasn't really that excited for any new launches that were coming out. There were different things that I thought if I did get my hands on, I probably would have enjoyed using them, but I wasn't feeling like I needed to have it in my collection or I couldn't do what I wanted to do. And honestly, there hasn't even been any in the 2 months that I've been doing my no-buy that I've really wanted since either. There might be something that'll launch at some point that I'm like, when I break my no-buy, that I want to go out and get, but at this moment there's nothing that I'm really dying to get. There isn't really anything that I don't have in my collection at this moment that I can't do any look that I want or that I feel like I really need that's gonna vamp up my collection. The fifth reason on why I decided to go on a no-buy is I have a lot of items in my collection that are really close to expiring. I started really getting into makeup a couple years back, and that's when I was buying the bulk of what I have in my collection right now. And makeup only lasts for 2 to 1 years depending on what the items are, which means that a lot of what I have right now is at the point of where it's going to expire in the next few months. Instead of going out and getting more foundations or powders when I already have stuff that is close to its expiration point, I want to try to cut back on the waste that I'm producing, and a big part of this comes from my beauty collection. If you have any brands that you feel are really conscious about cutting back on waste, let me know those in the comments, and those are ones I'd love to check out when I do break my no-buy. The sixth reason why I decided to go on a no-buy is that during this past year, during the pandemic that we've all been experiencing, I have been wearing a lot less makeup than I was before, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. We only have half of our face visible. If we do go out, we are going out less. A lot of us are working from home. We aren't wearing makeup as much as we would have before the pandemic. So because I have been wearing less, that means I need less items. So something that I would have gone through a lot faster is taking me longer to get through through, such as a mascara bottle that maybe would have normally only lasted me a month, now is lasting me 3 months, which means I don't need as many as I would have before. The very last reason why I decided to put myself on a no-buy is because I had a really bad habit of wanting to spend things just because it was on sale or because I had a coupon for it. I'm a person that really loves to look for deals and sales as much as I possibly can, and that was carrying over into the makeup industry. And so when, say, Ulta would have their 21 days of beauty sale, I would buy a product maybe just to stock up with it, so I had it as an extra one in my collection. Even though I didn't really need it and might not need it for months ahead, I was still buying it because I liked the fact that it was on sale. There's nothing wrong with stocking up on items that you use a lot, but it was becoming really excessive and I wanted to spend money every single time I saw a sale. Just evaluate how much I was putting out. Even though it was on sale, I was still spending my own hard work money on items that I probably didn't need for a while. I know this was a different type of video than I normally do with tutorials or reviews, but I felt like sharing my reasons on why I'm doing a no-buy, and maybe these reasons are ones you could relate to and it will inspire you to do a no-buy as well. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you want the details on the makeup I'm wearing, you can find that over on my Instagram @_madsmakeup. I hope you all have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching. Bye!